Trust is a big word. You don't know who to trust. And the saddest part is the people you trust don't fuck with you for real. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today we're returning to Prodigy, issue 5. A super genius with a gun. Edison Crane is on the move because he is in ISIS territory and all he has is 2 pistols. But this is Edison Crane. 2 pistols are enough to take over a damn country. They should be enough to survive. More importantly, he didn't just want to survive. He was here to look into this temple. So he figured he would have literal nanoseconds to scan this whole temple. Seeing as this was ISIS territory, the US were planning to shoot this place down ASAP. He moved quickly, using all of his brain power to scan and memorize every inch of this building, every writing on the wall, every shade of paint. And even while memorizing, he was still taking down ISIS agents left and right without missing a shot. It was such an amazing sight. Even Rachel was like, God damn, that's Edison Crane. He is good. He was good. It felt like one of the Edisons was focusing on driving, shooting, running, while the others were just memorizing everything on the wall. But he had to move quickly. The jets was circling around to drop another missile, which made things considerably more difficult because it felt like the ISIS agents were limitless. They just kept coming. He had to shoot, he had to dodge, but then he saw it. A carving on the wall, so majestic, so dangerously modern, with carvings of mathematical numbers and formulas all over it. He digested this and then proceeds to keep fighting because this was the key. But sadly, this distracted him for a nanosecond, and in that nanosecond, he felt a sharp pain. He had been shot on his chest. He was good, but he wasn't invincible. And to make things worse, he was slowly being surrounded by the agents of ISIS, and the jet was coming in hot. He had to move. So he went into his mind and commanded everyone focus. We need an escape route now. First things first, Rachel, you need to be flying that plane. So take control. And she listened. Next, we have to take care of this agents. So he attacked head on. He could tell they weren't going to shoot because they were stunned. He had a hole in his chest, but he still moved like he was still in perfect shape. Running up the stairs, he saw the window and shouted, Rachel, tilt the plane. And she did. As he jumped out, he grabbed a hold of the plane and he was safe. I mean, this guy had a hole in his goddamn chest and he was holding on to a plane. Rachel asked, is he safe? And when she got confirmation, she took off because what was to come was hell. Hell was coming. The jet was here and he'd shot the missile directly at the temple. Yeah, the ISIS agents were eradicated in one fell swoop and it was glorious. But sadly, our boy Edison was still shot. He had to move to the hospital. He was dying, bleeding all over the hospital floors. They knew what to do, but they worried it might be too late. They moved as quickly as possible. But even before the surgery could start, he woke up, looking to one of the doctors and questioning him. Bruh, you won't be able to do this. It requires a level of skill I'm afraid you haven't obtained yet. You are clearly 24. And this type of education takes 6 years of your life to master. I'm afraid you don't have the skill. Give me the scalpel and give me 3 mirrors. I would operate on myself. That would have been amazing, but sadly he had lost too much blood. So he dropped the scalpel and passed out, and the surgery began. While they cut into him, in his mind's eye, he was seeing the truth. He was discovering what he needed to discover. Every inch of that tapestry, that carving, every cut into his body showed him a glimpse of the truth of this world. And not just that, he saw his beautiful mother. He saw Rachel. He saw a lot of things. And when he finally came to, he was shocked. The young doctor assured him that he was okay. You aren't the only genius in this world. I finished medical school far earlier than my peers. I am 25. All Dr. Crane could do was correct him. Nah, you're 24. You're about to be 25. As I was rushed in here, I glimpsed at the calendar. I know you're about to take some days off. Thank you, doctor. And the doctor said, don't mention it. Now, Mr. Crane, do you need something else? And he said, yes. I would like a marker, please. Surprised but not shocked, the doctor gave him the marker. 2 hours later, Rachel returned. She found the hospital in disarray. Looking around, she couldn't find Mr. Edison, but the doctor simply said, "Yeah, your friend just bought this hospital and he's using the room for something." Hearing this, she ran as fast as she could. She thought he was in trouble, but he just needed space to work. And now he could see the old board. And with that came the truth. He broke down what he had just discovered. The other Earth finished all of their resources, and like a plague, they are looking for more. They are coming here not just to kill us all, but they are coming here to take our Earth, our gifts. But when they first tried to come, they sent someone on ahead, but they miscalculated and he arrived in the past. Without enough resources, he had to work with what he had. So he supervised the building, the Tower of Babel, and he engraved on the wall formulas and instructions to build the gate down the line. And the gate had already been built. You see, the gate was the Large Hadron Collider that was currently being used in modern times. The purpose of that collider was just to bring these animals here. They were already invading. They just need a bigger gate to get most of their forces here. Sadly for Dr. Crane, his friends weren't really his friends, because right behind him, Rachel pulled out a gun and asked him, "Are you sure this is everything?" And he said, "Of course, I am never wrong, and I'm always picking up on notes." But he wasn't picking up that she was a traitor, because she shot him in the back. Thankfully, it was a tranquilizer gun, but she just laughed. "You're a smart man, Dr. Crane, but you're not smart enough to watch who your friends are." And right beside her was that psychopath from earlier. With an evil grin on his face, he bent over and said, "Thank you, Dr. Crane. Thank you for providing me with the key to unleash the portal and bring my armies over here. We are death, straight up." Please do not forget to click on the subscribe button and click on the like button to show your support. Leave a comment. Tell me what you guys want to see, because honestly, this is as much your page as it is mine. I enjoy making these videos for you, and honestly, I enjoy when you guys watch it. It's not just about the money. It's about telling these stories to people who don't read comics and don't have the time. Show me love, and I'll show you love for sure. Peace.